action. What's going on, guys? Cullen on Film. We are in the studio. A nice, relaxed time after the festival here, but we still have the nice little red curtains. Like, looks good, Ming?
Yes, for sure. What's
Yeah,
up?
it's like that. Yeah, so what's going on? Are you relaxed after all that crazy weekend?
I feel pretty good. I thought it was a great event. I
Yeah.
thought we pulled it off. We've never done anything like this before, to be honest with
No,
you.
it was something.
And it was I thought we did a I
Fun,
thought we
too.
did a pretty good job. So
Yeah. We had a
I
lot of fun here all day when we were just doing the movies. That part when
yeah,
screening the movies was a lot of fun.
I thought and
And the food.
I think we all had a lot of fun. We ordered some really good pizzas.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, the filmmakers were all pretty happy, right?
Yeah, they were happy for that. It's like online fest, and you never know.
Especially
The ones that were here, there was some. We had filmmakers in the other room.
yeah, in a world where there are no festivals going on, film festivals.
Yeah,
and
so
it was
something.
it was good to see you guys keep going. That was my main thing. I just really wanted to see you guys keep
Yeah, we
keep
got
going,
through it.
not miss a year, and just I thought it was great.
We'll have to figure something out for next year. We don't know. We're up in the air. What's going on? But anyway.
Well, I'm sure this year was up in the air too, right?
Yeah, this year was up in the air. The next year, we have a guest with us today from far away in New Jersey. Tim Harris, everybody. What's
Say hello.
going on?
Say hello.
Hello, it's Tim.
What's going on? So, you came all the way up here for?
The movies
Yes.
opening.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah. Oh.
It's just drive. We just drove by it again because that's
How's it
how
look?
I
I
get
have
home.
I have not been by there. I've been trying to get by.
You
there. I've
weren't
been
there
so-
at all?
I've been so busy.
It
Anything
looks weird. 'Cause
anything I know about it is from it's at a place
the
called
pictures,
Gianni's.
right? The pictures.
Yeah, if you follow at Gianni's Pizzeria on Instagram, I'll put it up on the screen
Yeah,
here.
Gianni's where I worked for many years. Many years.
You have a connection.
Yes. So if I go there tomorrow, they better let me go behind the counter.
It's like, can I cook some burgers?
I worked there for like 5 years, man. And they always ask for me to come back in the summer. And I'm like, now that,
They still want you to come back.
they always ask
That's
me.
cool.
They always ask me. I was good, man. I was good. But like, I could always use extra cash. And
Sure.
of course, I got a new car. So you get a new car, you don't want to.
Oh, yeah.
I destroyed cars delivering.
Uh.
Destroyed them. So I'm like, I got a new car. I mean, it's used, but it's new to me.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm like, I don't want to destroy another car. I like this car. Yeah. So is it worth the extra money? Yeah, I'm okay. I make enough now.
Yeah.
I think. Well, I'm not.
Yeah, but
I'm not breaking the bank.
yeah, but I saw, like, if you check out Jane's Instagram on their stories, I saw them opening up a can of purple paint, dip a paintbrush in,
Oh, yeah.
and they repainted the outside. I was like,
Yeah,
holy
that's
crap, they're
weird.
going all in on
All
this.
in.
And it's only for a week
It
too,
was, I
so
think, what was it? Like maroon? I think it was either like a maroon painting or a reddish maroon.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, when I saw them, I'm like, they're painting. Because I know the owners, and I was like, the what? I'm doing the painting.
It's like, we'll pay you to repaint it.
Yeah. I could just see the guys delivering pizzas repainting it when they leave. Like, just, it was,
yeah, because they got to paint it back, right?
gotta paint it back.
Yeah, they got to paint it back.
kind of, because it's all like red, and then there's purple.
Yeah. But they changed the front sign. There's I think vinyl covering. But I was. They went back into Kevin's storage unit here in New Jersey. They had all this movie stuff, and they pulled
Really?
it all out for this. So
Really?
they went all out. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I saw some
Right.
pictures, little pictures. So I don't know. I haven't seen it all. But and driving by, we just drove by. How is the sign?
You can see the Gianni through the movie.
Oh, you
sign.
can see.
Yeah,
Oh, because
kinda
it's lit up.
Yeah,
Oh, it's lit up. Well, I mean, come on. Like,
Well, during the day it was fine. When I drove by, I took that photograph as I'm driving, and it looked cool then.
it looked cool then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and there was
that's
people
cool.
there, so I didn't know if they were open. We like
Yeah,
there was
they,
people there.
yeah,
right?
they can't lose days of business.
Yeah,
just
so they
to-
could go get pizza. It was like we should have got a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
Because I haven't had one in a while. Or that chicken vodka. Oh my god.
Yeah, their food is solid, man. It's so good, and I think it's funny is Jason Mewes has a connection. He used to deliver pizzas for them
Did.
too, and then if you want to go even farther back, I read an interview with Kevin. That
Kevin?
used to be a Burger King. I don't remember
Yes,
that.
used to be a Burger King.
Yeah.
It was young. It was young.
Yeah,
Because someone said that online to me today. I said, I posted the picture, and they said, "Oh, we want to go. Where is it?" And then someone said, "Oh, is that where the Burger King was?" I'm like, "Yes, it was a Burger King," and then it was a flower shop.
you're right.
and then it was Gianni. So it
Holy
was
crap!
a few
That's
things.
yeah. Kevin was saying when he was a kid, he used to go get Star Wars toys over at the old Toys R Us down here.
Here in Eatontown.
And then he would go to Burger King
Yeah.
and get lunch or whatever.
Wow.
And his quote was, "Man, if you told whatever like a 5-year-old me that, hey man, one day you'll be selling the burgers here," he'd be like, "Get away from me, old man!" Like that. It's like, Mom, there's a weird old man talking to me. Yeah. So I thought that was pretty funny.
And here he is.
I'm gonna try to roll by there around. I think it opens at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna try to roll by over
I'm
there.
gonna be teaching, so I'll be there later. After
When's your
school.
time slot?
4.
So right after school, are you gonna be like watching the clock and
Yes.
tick 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 tick?
Yes.
So you're
So I'll
watching the
get
clock?
over there a little early because we were allowed out at like a little after 2.
Oh, really? Okay.
So
Yeah, I'm wondering.
2:30ish. But then I have to drive. Well, actually, I'm also getting the secret stash stuff at the Red Tank.
The beer.
Yeah.
The beer. I have a
So-
photo with the beer. I don't have the beer, but
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know when
post
they're
it.
gonna open that. I forget what time. they're
Red
gonna-
Red Tank. Was it 10 or 11?
I
I
don't think
imagine.
they open till 4.
Oh, wow, that stinks. Okay, well, I'll find out. I'll text.
Yeah.
I'll text the
Okay,
owner.
Cool.
He let me go in there and was like, "Hey, here it is." I was like, "Oh, cool." So I took photos of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post it as if I do have the beer, but I don't have the beer. It's sold out. Sold out.
Yeah, it did. What
Wow.
about the movies? I thought you said they make do
They're
movies.
they're working on it. It's gonna have lactose in it, and they're gonna call it like the Milby's milkshake, like
Wow.
milkshake
Wow.
beer. It's gonna have
For
lactose
Red
in
Tank?
it. Red Tank's gonna do it. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder when they're releasing it this week.
I don't know. I think they're still working on it. I believe.
So it might be a later
it might be a
release.
later release. Yeah.
They still have. They did a beer for the Indie Street Film Festival,
Which
And
is going on right now.
right
I
now,
passed,
tonight. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
They have I don't know where they have it, but they have a drive-in tonight.
It's Fort Monmouth. I drove by it
Right
today.
here?
Yeah, so it's going on right now.
I was going to go tonight to go see the Action Park documentary they're showing.
Oh, they're showing that. That's cool.
Oh.
yeah,
I need to watch that on Netflix.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Or-
So wait, no, it's on
Amazon?
HBO Max.
Oh yeah.
I don't
HBO
have
Max.
it. Do you have it?
Yeah.
I
need to watch it.
the Indie Street and other is it shorts or is it it's a film festival? Right?
Yeah,
they
so
show
they have
feature
features
length.
and shorts. I actually had a Death and Disco Fries, my short, in there a few years back, and another one, Must Hurry, was
Must Hurry
also
was in there.
as well.
I keep forgetting. Me and Mike are on the advisory board, but we keep forgetting. So, but I mean, big shout
Well,
out
it
to
was
them.
fun.
They're-
A few years
they're-
back, we had a lot of fun there. and
We did,
you guys
yeah.
were-
Yeah, they're a solid, definitely a solid film
Nice
festival.
guys, yeah.
I think 5 days, 18th to the 23rd. I
Yeah,
heard.
something like that. They put on a great. I remember meeting them a long time ago. They actually came to hang on your shorts to check it out and see
Yeah.
how we do it. And they've just been so nice and gracious to
Yeah.
us, and we've had them in the studio.
Yep. Yeah.
So they're really cool people.
Yeah, I'm glad they're able to keep going too. I believe they have an online component too, where it's 5 days worth of. So it's
Yeah.
like, ooh man, that's a lot.
So they usually always do a high school set for New Jersey.
Sure.
And they were still going to do it, and I said, and they asked me last year. I got the films together and gave it to them from all different high schools.
Right.
I did that, and they play it at the Red Bank Theater.
Yeah.
Which is basically no more.
Right.
So last year was really cool, and the last 2 years I got to do that. So I asked him this year, can we put it online or whatever, or do that? He goes, let me ask my people. He's like, sure, let me. And then they're like, yeah, they're a little busy. Can we skip it this year?
Oh,
I'm like,
really?
I was like, yeah, let's skip it this year, but let's plan on something in the future.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, man, yeah. So
Tim, you have a fan watching. I don't know if you can see this up here. I'll make it even bigger because Tim Biggshauser
Yeah.
as he wants his shout out. Tim, go.
Yeah.
I mean, by all means.
What's up,
if,
Joseph? We see you up there.
so we met you at these cons, and do you want to show what you did?
Yeah,
for
what do
May?
you? Yeah, I mean, I know you're. I've met Tim at many conventions. He'll travel great distances whenever there's a big event like this
Yeah.
movie's opening.
Yeah.
But
Luckily, we live right here, so we don't have to
yeah, I
go.
think we met probably in Dallas first.
I think so.
Yeah, where you're from.
Well,
and
I think we met. No, San Antonio.
all right,
That-
Texas
yeah,
though. We met in Texas.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to go back to Texas. I love this.
But now you're like, well, cons are fun, man. Like
Oh.
you know what? Maybe I can actually earn at these
I
things.
love cons.
So you started. You're an artisan.
Yeah.
You're an artist. You make.
I make metal art.
metal art.
Yeah, I do.
And this one says, "Calm your bat pole, bitch," Walt Flanagan, which is a quote from, I believe, episode like 2 of Comic Book,
Yeah.
and the very second episode ever,
It was, yeah.
where with the Batmobile.
With the Batmobile was the second one?
yeah, we drove the Batmobile,
Yeah,
but I got all
yeah.
excited, and he was like, "Calm your bat pole, bitch," and Tim did that.
I
But
was watching the
That's the
Patreon,
best.
behind the fake counter, and that's when they said that. I was like, I need to make that before I go down to Jersey, so
Yeah.
I can bring it. with me
That's
and
really cool.
show
So if you guys can you see that on camera?
oh yeah, you
Okay.
can see it. Yeah, all right, here I'll give you a good nice single right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at that.
"Calm your bat pole, bitch."
Nice.
So
And then we saw in Jersey Horicon, you had a nice little setup, a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, I could travel all over the country. No show's too far, I guess, as long as it's in the U.S.
So what do you have to you get a table and that's it?
Pretty much, I get to go into Artist Alley and show, pretty much take all the samples I possibly can with me, and then I take orders from people to, make when I get back home, and then ship back out, or if they're local, I'll just bring them to them.
Yeah.
I've traveled the country, across the country to deliver major pieces.
Dave was just telling me, who did you deliver to recently?
Marky Ramone, 2
oh,
years
Marky,
ago.
Comic Book Man alumni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you do for him?
I built. We was at a show called Rockula, and he was like, "I want you to make me something." I was like, "All right." So he's like, "Come by my table in a couple hours," and he drew up a rocket for a 1950s style
So he drew it.
rocket. He just drew like what he kind of shape he
Kinda
wanted,
Like a rocket, just like a space, like a
spaceship.
rocket.
Yeah, a rocket. And he's like, "I want it to be 7 foot long, and I want it to have this little nose on it." I was like, "All right, cool." So I went home and built it. This was in November, and then I built it in February. February, I had it built and put together, strapped it to the top of my car, hauled ass to Brooklyn from Texas.
Oh my God! You could, I guess you didn't want to trust like UPS.
Oh, no, this thing's 7 foot long.
And plus,
there's
how
no
How much
way-
would that cost for UPS?
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah, I think it's
Holy
be
crap.
$500-600 or more.
Oh sure. Yeah.
I'm like, I could either have
well, I mean, what did gas cost you?
not that much.
that
My
much,
car,
okay.
I had a Hyundai like Sonata hybrid, so I was very.
You had to lay down the seats.
No, I strapped it to the top of my
Really?
car. Yeah.
Oh my God!
I bought these
Like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I took these luggage racks, strapped them to the top of the car in front and back. I nailed it to a board. I wrapped it in plastic and hauled ass here and like hit every possible season on the way here.
Sure.
Yeah, it rained on me. It snowed on me. Everything.
That's cool. Did he let you in? Like,
Yeah.
did you get to see
Oh.
his place? in
Yeah,
Brooklyn?
me and his wife and his best friend actually went at 8. He's like, "I'm gonna hang out here and I'm gonna call my mom and take a bath." I'm like,
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, when you're in the
Yeah.
Ramones, well, I mean, that's a long way from sex, drugs, and rock
Yeah.
and roll. And
Yeah.
Big difference.
"Yeah." I mean,
He's
he
a
was
little bit
cool.
older.
yeah,
Yeah,
like nothing but the bollocks. That's a long way from that, I guess. But
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's pretty laid back now.
that's pretty funny.
Well, he's got this one band that he plays with now, like the Marky Ramone band.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was one of the coolest experiences, and like it was worth the trip. I was like thinking like I could either trust a company to bring it to them and
No.
it costs more money or whatever,
Yep.
or I could
Yeah.
take it myself
Yeah.
and be to a place I've never been before.
And you get experience just going through all the states.
it was
except,
awesome.
Except the weather, but
Yeah, I was telling him about the straps I put on the top of my car. I had to go inside my car because there was a cheap luggage rack. So
Sure.
as soon as I tried to ratchet it down, it snapped. I was like,
Oh, the
"What
rack
fuck?" Yeah.
snapped.
And so I took the
funny.
ratchet
sucks.
straps, put them inside my car, shut the doors, and drove like that. But it started raining in West Memphis, Arkansas. And the
West
rain
Memphis, Arkansas,
came
like
in on those straps and into my car and started dripping into my car at night.
That sucks.
Oh, the next morning I got up like, fuck. So
Wow.
I'll go long distances to deliver shit.
Yeah. Well, I just saw I got a sneak peek at the Smod Castle a couple days ago.
Yeah.
the inside, huh?
Yeah, and I saw your work is on the inside multiple times. You did
Yeah.
there's
Wow.
there are sconces on each wall. I think 4 on each wall, maybe, or 5.
Yeah.
Well, I made 7 altogether, so
Okay.
there's
Oh.
3 and 4 somewhere probably.
And they're
kind of-
each related to a View Skew universe. like
a part of it?
a photo. Yeah.
I did the Golgothan, the shit demon.
Yeah,
I
there's,
did
Brody's Secret Stash.
I
Yeah.
did Dante and Randall.
Yeah, the cartoon, their cartoon variation.
I
Wow.
did Brody's comics. I did Jay and Silent Bob. They're all the comic or like the animated version.
Yeah,
of
It's
them.
like going into a church and you have like
Yeah,
all the
exactly.
windows,
It's kind of
yeah.
like a religious.
and I had Buddy Christ there too as well.
Really?
So
yeah, it looked really good.
Yeah.
So for anyone wondering, the Smod Castle is basically like the Death Star. It's operational.
yeah,
Right now?
yeah.
Ready to go?
It's ready to go. If they wanted to, like, if they were legally able to do a full show there, they could.
then-
But they.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they could do. But I mean, 25% capacity, which is
Yeah.
legally mandated, would
Like
be maybe
10
10
It'd be-
people.
Yeah,
It's
about 10
ridiculous.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, basically, the audience we had in the other room.
Yeah, right,
When we
right.
were
We've had more than
podcasting
we've
the
had more than
festival,
10 people
yeah,
in here, and
yeah.
we're not nearly as big as it is in there.
So
But
that's. Yeah, the other night we had some of the filmmakers, and if they won, they would come through the.
the curtain and accept their award. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. So,
Hi, Brandy.
yep. Brandy Harris says hi, Rooster.
That's a nickname I got when I was a baby.
Oh yeah,
It is Stacey Thompson.
Yeah.
A 10
Hi,
year old lady
Stace.
says hi.
Yep,
you
that's
got,
my girl.
that's cool.
yeah.
Got
Yeah,
some
you-
fans
you
there,
got fans here, man.
and we just this is just an impromptu kind of show
Yeah.
tonight. So.
Yeah. I've never podcasted, so this is the first for me.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. Just I have a lot of shows in right now, so we do hang on to your shorts, and that kind of took. We just stopped doing it for a while. We popped in once in a while, but I just started the Cullen on film thing, and usually just sit down with one or two other people and talk about like a film or production or something, some kind of speciality,
Yeah.
things like that. So we have a lot of fun.
It's cool.
Yeah.
How many cons did you get to last year? Because you started going a lot.
Oh yeah, no, I was
So I
like,
think you look like you're doing pretty well too.
Yeah.
I was doing 2 to 3 a week or a month.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're on the Ming Chen
Yeah,
schedule,
I
bro.
was.
That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
that's
It's
the
like
Big
he's
Chen
doing
schedule.
and you were talking about New Orleans, and I was like, man, I was jealous when I
Yeah,
saw
yeah, we
pictures
were
you
there.
guys were in
That
New
was
Orleans.
We were
awesome.
there
That
over
was awesome.
Halloween weekend. Had a great time.
I've never been to New Orleans. I want to go so bad.
Yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty awesome. I got I left. I think I left Monday morning. The con was Friday to Sunday. I think I left Monday morning, and I was hurting. Like I've drank my fair share of alcohol. I've partied.
Yeah.
I've never felt that bad before. So it's
Really?
New Orleans. Yeah,
It's New Orleans.
I was
guess you
at the
do-
airport. Luckily, usually the seats at the airport you can't lie down, but I found one where the armrest was out, and I was able to lay down for a couple hours. And it's like, oh god,
Wow.
Yeah, that was a fun show. Like fun after hours is just amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
great town. You'll make it. You'll make it. Go nuts.
I was
man.
telling Tim I like to find the ones that have film festivals, so I could kind of have. Well, now that we're doing a lot of podcasts, then maybe we could do like a table for podcasting,
Right.
but also something to do with film and
I
something.
imagine there's got to be a fest there.
A lot of them do.
Right?
A lot of the cons have some kind of festival. Like remember the Comic Blues? You didn't even
Thanks,
know
Joe.
when they
Yep.
had one.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was a fun one too. I had a
Yeah.
blast. So I
Yeah.
hope they continue that, and I hope. I guess they're gonna be back in May.
Did you pay for any vendor booths this year? That didn't happen.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them that they all got canceled. Either got pushed to next year or just like they refunded maybe 1 or 2. But
Oh yeah, no, they're keeping that money
Yeah,
if they can. They're like, oh,
yeah.
we'll be good next year.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah, great guys.
Like Jersey Horicon had to keep canceling. Were you planning on that one?
I didn't actually get to do that one, but yeah, I mean, I was going to, but they canceled again.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
They're doing
That's,
something small coming
marketplace?
up.
Yeah.
So
yeah, in
it's
the
outside.
parking lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I may hop down there. It's
Yeah.
October 3rd, I believe.
And
That's-
the Nightmare on Elm Street forecast
Yeah.
is going to be.
That's
there.
too far to go for one day.
Yeah, that's too
I hear
far
you.
from one day.
Yeah.
But
I
maybe
hear
in
you.
March, I think March they're going to do.
I hope they
if
ramp it
can.
back up here pretty soon in like January, February, or something like that, where they can finally get all this shit together.
I hope so. I hope that would be nice.
And
That would be nice.
yeah, what's Texas been like? I would expect Texas to be like, screw it, we're throwing a con.
know, right?
And,
Well,
like,
we had one in Odessa because it was small enough, and
Yeah.
well, put your mask on and make sure you're on all the time. Blah blah. And it's like okay, so but it was there's the attendance, but they also had to let a certain amount of people in at a time, and like
Yeah.
it was kind of like okay,
yeah,
but,
that's
yeah.
not fun.
yeah. It wasn't a great show. I wouldn't. I made a little.
Did you?
money,
Oh, you
but-
vended there?
Yeah, I've been to
That's
there.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I got to do something.
What
they-
are you working on a piece right now? that you?
I've been working on some different. Like I'm trying to actually do the sconces now. I found some really cheap sconces at a like Goodwill,
Right.
And I'm actually creating or trying to create more where I can sell those.
Yeah, they were really nice. I thought
Yeah.
I walked in there. I thought it added a lot to the atmosphere.
I can't wait to see
That's
them.
pretty cool. I want to see this.
I'm hoping
Yeah.
to see them on Saturday.
You gonna go over
I
there?
gotta talk to Ernie and see.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna. When are they gonna? Are they trying to plan on something? I guess you can't with 25%.
Yeah, I guess that's tough. I mean, Kevin's always got something up his sleeve.
Yeah,
so.
always got something. Yeah.
But I'm here to say, firsthand account. It's cool. It's very nice, and I can't wait to do like Cullen on Film Live.
Yeah.
I just want all of our podcasts to go over there.
I'm ready.
Get a taste of live performing. Like the first one's always kind of tough because it's not. This is just us, right?
Yeah. It's
so
just
we,
us.
we're just bullshitting. I know it goes out to a virtual audience, but. When you have the live audience, you're like, oh crap! Now it's like a comedy show.
Yeah, now you got to really be on, right? You got to really be on with that.
I mean, it's not.
Not really.
But
It's conversation,
it's
funny
not,
conversation.
But it
right?
is because if you look out, you can't. If no one's laughing,
Yeah.
and, I'm not here to make anybody laugh right now. We're just telling stories.
Yeah.
Well, like
the-
Hollywood Babylon.
Right.
They talk about that all the time.
Yeah, but we you had to come up with funny stories that we have, and we have
Yeah,
plenty of funny stories.
Yeah. I think you kick it up a little notch
Yeah.
so you do get some laughs. But
we can
without
just
that,
talk about like a con we went to and all the crazy stuff that
Yep.
happened, and just like animate a little bit,
right. Yeah, and but I saw the whole setup, and it's cool. Shout out to Zoom who sent a bunch of free gear
They
over
did?
there. Yeah, they did.
I love
They
Zoom.
did that. Ernie had stuff that
Send me stuff, Zoom.
Ernie had stuff that I didn't even know existed yet. I think he
What?
was like one of the first people to get some of their new gear. I'm
Really?
like, dude? What the hell, man?
Did he just like
I'm-
call
I'm-
him up and been like,
Well,
hey,
I gave him the number, but yeah. I gave him the number, but it was all gear. They have they have a new line of podcast microphones coming out. They have headphones.
I'm still waiting on my blue ones for school. I just ordered.
Oh, your Blue Yetis?
They're still on back order. I'm
You know,
like,
maybe
maybe I should just get these.
you should. Well, one, yes, you should.
Yeah.
But or the Rode, man, not the Rode. They're competition. The Zoom ones are really nice. They're very warm sounding. They're cool. They're really nice mics. So we'll see if we get more. We'll definitely have some in here.
I have a form, and I that just came across, and I didn't because we were so busy. I didn't get a chance to fill it out yet. But it's for ideas for classes in the future.
Okay.
So I talked to another teacher, and she's like, "Put my name on it too."
Oh, for the podcast
Yeah.
class.
So so
everyone's gonna want in on this.
Want in on it,
There's gonna be
yeah.
a wait list, man.
Yep. It's gonna be really
That's
cool.
awesome.
And it's only gonna be a half a year.
Sure.
So then we get new kids the next
Yep,
half. So
yeah.
we do it twice, but so.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
so that shout out to Beth Lyons, the
Yes,
band teacher.
Beth
She was the one.
Lyons.
She's like, if you're doing it, you're putting my name on
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I'm like, yes, I'm putting your name on it. We could maybe it'd be awesome if like they let us co-teach it
That'd be cool. Yeah, it could happen.
because she does like the music part,
Yep.
and I do like the other part,
Yeah.
and then we put it together. It'd be
Right.
really cool.
That'd be that would be awesome.
And then maybe they'll need another teacher the next year, and you could come in and teach it.
Yeah, or I'm. Yeah, your kid's saying hello, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Oh, yeah?
Hi, Dad.
Well, he's turning a year old tomorrow.
Oh, holy crap! That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great.
I
Congratulations.
bought the birthday pack they have over at this stash.
Oh, it's a birthday card,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And I actually have all the guys signed it.
Oh, you did.
That
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah. So I got to get Kevin to sign it tomorrow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a year old, so I'm pretty excited. It was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's cool having a 1-year-old now. I've been like 14 years, 12-year. I have a 14 and 12-year-old.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's been so long that I've had a baby. It's like now I have the baby around. It's like, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't have any of those, but I have a bunch of nieces and nephews. So
So basically, there's kids you can give back at the end. of the day.
my nephew
That's funny.
is started kindergarten,
Right.
and he has this red hair, and he looks like Ron Weasley. So they ordered him. His mom, my sister, ordered him the Ron Weasley suit with the thing for Halloween,
Yeah.
and he looks like a 6-year-old, five,
He's
6-year-old.
got the
Ron
Gryffindor
Weasley.
robes.
Yeah,
That's
yes.
funny.
That's
That's
cool.
awesome.
So that's his Halloween
That's pretty
costume
cool.
already, and it's funny because he does look like.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime
stuff.
you want me to come back and teach the kids podcasting, I kind of usually at least once a year I'll come down in for about 2 hours. I remember Mike came down once, but he
Yeah,
stayed for
one
like
time,
10
yeah.
minutes.
That was
He was
a,
for 10
that was a
minutes.
funny one.
They were
'cause
all
that-
like, "Who is that guy?" I'm like, "Oh no."
I don't know who's this guy
Who
just
is that
hanging
guy?
out.
He was there for 10 minutes. So
It
I'm
was
like, all right.
one of my students that I had for 3 years straight. That time he had, he comes rolling in. He had some kind of like roller on one of his legs.
Oh, he had you know, that little knee roller.
Knee
He was
roller.
like-
Yeah.
Well, I think he said he was wrestling, right?
He was
doing,
wrestling on
like,
a trampoline.
Yeah, he was doing like
was wrestling.
WWE
Yeah, that
stuff,
sucks.
and he screwed up his leg, so he had one of those knee scooters. And so I was like, "Hey, can we talk about that on the pod?" And he was like, "Yeah."
He
So,
was a funny kid, man. He was like the driest sense of humor, but
Yeah.
he was so funny. And he was the one kid that we had this room of all editors, all these Macs, and he just loved messing around with pictures and my picture. So he'd get my photograph and he would like cut my eyes out and stuff. And he had a picture of Ming on there, and he would just do weird stuff to it. And one day I came in and he had put it on every computer.
yeah.
So I didn't tell him, and I was angry, but I was cool, but I was angry.
He was creative. He spent, you know, he was passionate about
He went
something.
to everyone's
that day. Yep.
computer and he was like,
That's-
put this. Boop, boop. It was
Wow.
like 25 computers.
Wow.
So it's all me with like no eyes.
That's the
and-
kid you got to watch out for.
Yeah, or
for
my
sure.
eyes were down here. It was weird. So then I got one of his photos. He was out one day, and I went around and I put his photo up on all the computers. He comes in the next day, and his photo's on every single one of them. And he's like, and I go, I don't know who did that.
Oh, you
man.
got
One
him
of the
back.
kids.
You got him back. That's awesome. That's awesome.
That is funny.
That's the kid you got to watch out for in more ways than one. But
Yeah.
that's cool that at least he's creative.
Yeah, he was creative.
Creative about it.
He graduated, so I miss him already. I knew him since he was young too, so
Right.
just known him for years. But for like 3 years straight, he was in my class.
That's pretty.
wow.
So after 3 years, you're just like, I don't care.
That's pretty funny.
He was a funny.
How's it been going so far? School?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
you know, I'm exhausted every day, and I teach 60-minute classes now, but it's pretty early in the morning. I got to get used to that, but it's back to back to back. So I do 3 in a row for an hour, and then I'm off.
All right, but you're not only are you teaching live though, you have to run a camera on the Google School or whatever
So
Google
this is
Classroom.
like I'm
Crazy.
sitting here talking to them, and there's like 20 kids online.
yeah.
And there's 8 in the class.
Right.
So I'm like, hey, hey, hey.
Oh my god!
Hey,
So you've been teaching twice. Yeah,
Wow, that would suck.
that sucks.
I was talking to the kids today, and after second block, the internet goes down all the time.
Right.
It just goes. So I'm talking to them, and I'm showing. I have this cool new board. It's just, and you touch it. It's like
Right.
your TV there, but I'm touching it and
Yeah,
I'm moving
yeah.
stuff. It's the coolest thing ever. And I'm doing that, and I'm turning around and I'm talking to them. For the last 5 minutes, they've been off. The internet is
Oh,
off.
so they didn't even see it.
It froze on their
Wow.
screen.
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
froze, so I have their photos.
Right.
And I
Oh,
thought they're all
that
listening.
sucks.
Right,
And
no.
I'm like, duh, 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 and I was like, I'm not even on. These kids are like just probably sitting there. I'm going, he's done.
Yeah, that's it. I'm logging off now. Your early lunch, everybody.
Yeah.
Take 5.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what sucks about everything going to the internet. It's like the internet goes down, you're screwed. Everything's gone. That you know, it's kind of
It's crazy. But you know what I did like on Wednesdays? They're all at home,
Yeah,
and I have the board and everything in front of me, and I'm just teaching
just one.
that
Yeah.
thing
Yeah,
with 28 kids on
right.
it.
And that's all you have to worry about. Concentrate on.
And
That's
it was cool. And I'm like, why don't we just do
Yeah,
this?
yeah. Just stay home.
yeah.
Just stay home. I'm fine. But like when I was teaching from home, it wasn't as fun. But I'm in school and I got all my equipment.
Yep. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. And
I agree.
That'd
I
be
think
funny. I'd be
that's-
like, hey, man, come over here. And all of a sudden you pop in like, hey,
Hey, what's up? All right, what do you want to learn today? Yeah, that's
And
cool.
we're all just sitting there playing with all the equipment. It'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
That's awesome. And what stinks is you have all this new film gear, right? That you can't
Yeah.
even really
Can't
use
even-
because
and-
no
and-
one's in.
And I haven't even put it together yet. It comes in this, I had this big box, all in pieces. Like everything else came, like it was put together. So I have a slider,
Yeah.
all in little pieces.
Right.
So I got to build it. So I can put the
Oh, you have
camera.
a
Yeah.
for like a
It's
side
little,
to side
little
dolly.
slider, but yeah, you put it. It's about this high.
Right.
You put it right on the
And
here.
you can program it too, right?
Yeah.
To like go whatever speed
Yeah,
you
go like
want,
this,
or you can
yeah.
do. Yeah, we use those on Comic Book Men.
Yeah. Well, this one isn't as expensive, but it is. It is. It is. But I have to build it, and I don't feel like doing it.
It's, wheel A and slot B. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the virtual cons?
I
Oh yeah.
mean, they're not the same,
It's
obviously.
horrible.
And it doesn't compare. Obviously, of course, I'll go on and I've loved monitoring panels.
Have you done it?
Oh, I've done.
Really?
I've done
And the
many.
monitoring,
I've done a whole.
you've been monitoring a
I've
lot.
done many of them. I think one of the funnest ones I got to moderate. There was a Heroes reunion panel, the TV show Heroes, and pretty much almost the whole cast showed up, which was
Really?
cool. Yeah.
The
but I-
cheerleader? The cheerleader?
No, no Hayden Panettiere, no the guy who played Hero. I can't remember.
Milo?
Ken, whatever. No, oh yeah, Milo Ventimiglia didn't show up. Although I think he would have if
If he knew that you were doing it, yeah.
yeah, for some reason we get along really well. I mean, I only see him at cons, but he's like, "Oh, Ming, what's up?" I'm like, "Oh, Milo." I'm just like I'm kind of baffled as to why he even knows who I am, but he it's pretty awesome. But pretty much like Jack Coleman was there and Greg Grunberg, and like I saw who showed up. I was like, all right, Grunberg's gonna just take over this panel. Like I don't even have to work, so
Yeah.
kind of did an intro. I handed it off to him, and he yeah, so it was funny at the end though. He organized. I guess he talked to everybody beforehand.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, we're gonna do this whole panel with no pants on, and then
He
at
did?
the end we're gonna get up and turn around and leave, and everyone will see that we weren't wearing pants the whole
Wow.
time, and they did. I'm like, what?
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, that's like I love these guys.
That's awesome.
I love these guys.
That's
So
pretty cool.
it gives an element of fun for sure, but
It's not the same.
not the same.
No.
Yeah.
Not the same.
But what about like people like you selling stuff there? You can't. You
No.
can't, right?
They're like,
They
oh,
don't
we
give
set
you,
up
like, a thing.
it's up a virtual booth, and there's
Yeah.
a link where they can buy your stuff. I'm
Yeah,
like,
they
no
should
one's
know.
gonna do that.
Yeah. You gotta
Without-
be, it's better to be there.
Yeah,
and
it's
see
tactile. You
and-
want to sit there and
Yeah,
like, look
I
at the
can't
stuff
talk to people and
everything.
say, "Hey, look at my stuff." On
Right.
there. It's like okay, so it's the weirdest thing that on this girl went to the Reed Pop virtual con,
Yep.
and she said she spent $750 on a table,
Oh,
on a booth.
okay.
Yeah, a virtual booth
Right.
on
Virtual
their
booth.
website. She made $295.
Oh my gosh.
And she's like offered 2,000 emails from people who were offering emails up for spamming later.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh yeah, I may get 100 new followers, and I may also get this and that." And it's like, she's like, "Oh, but I only made $295. I didn't get the emails. I only
Right.
got 13 followers." And she's like, "It was a success." I'm like,
Success.
How so?
Where?
Well, I guess she's like, I made any.
So
no.
she lost like 500
Yeah, you lost
bucks.
almost
exactly.
$500.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, this
that's crazy.
Something's wrong. But
Success.
$795 for a booth.
Yeah,
on-
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's,
No.
that's,
No,
that's where they make a lot of money. Those things.
Yeah, I feel bad. As I know. I mean, this is not. Is this your full time job?
Yeah.
No. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, then I feel bad for you.
I'm branching into like gun shows now because they're
Right.
going,
Yeah.
and then whatever else I can. People ordering stuff
Yeah.
online on through Facebook or wherever.
Right.
You have a website?
Just Facebook.com or
What is on
uh,
Facebook?
Yeah.
TM Art Specialties on Facebook.
TM
TM Art.
Art.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, TMART Specialties.
All right. TM Art Specialties.
Yeah.
All right. Right.
Or
on.
actually, this is actually a good place to say. It's actually I changed the name of my company to Metal Devil Art.
Cool.
Metal Devil Art.
Yeah. But it also I think if you put in TM Art Specialties,
Yeah.
you can actually bring it up as
It
well.
comes up too. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm actually rebranding as Metal Devil
Cool.
Art.
That's cool. I like that.
I had a buddy artist that drew
Yeah,
up a
the
logo.
devil.
Yeah.
You have it? Where's it? Where, see?
I haven't got the logo on there. I got to
Oh.
get the logo done, but
Oh.
I'll find it. Keep talking.
Yeah.
yeah, but I decided like TMR Specialty is a big mouthful.
Yeah.
And it was kind of cool because I on my
All right.
card
I have liked it.
Nice.
on
Look
my-
at that. Yeah. Cool.
on my card I like Shop Smart, Shop T Mart.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
fun. That's
yeah,
good. Yeah.
of course. Yeah, of course.
Bam, there it is. Metal Devil.
And
Art.
those are people that
that
don't
out.
know that reference
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop watching.
Think
'cause-
about it. Yeah.
Stop watching.
Yeah. So I decided to, since this is a mouthful, now my buddy gave me that idea and he gave me a logo and everything. So I was like, it was pretty cool. It's like a pentagram, but in the middle of the pentagram is the M and the D on the bottom. So
Cool.
That's
I need
cool.
to get that into a metal cutout.
Yeah,
And-
absolutely. So, like, this one that you have here, how much would that go for you?
I usually charge about $60 for something
That's
that big.
very reasonable,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
reasonable.
metal.
It's
Yeah.
metal.
It's thick. It's not like
Yeah.
tin.
Yeah.
It's not a thin ass piece of metal. That's
Yeah.
thick.
Well, I have been told by many people, either like some of the shows I go to, they'd be like, "Oh, it's like $60." Oh, okay. Then they walk away, and I'm
Really?
like, but sometimes like some people are like, "Man, you're doing way too cheap
Yeah.
on these pieces."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm
You
trying
can't
to
find
find
that middle.
Yeah, I'm trying
The
to find a
medium,
middle
yeah,
spot.
yeah.
Because I would rather sell 40 pieces at a certain price
Yeah.
than hold on to one piece for a year.
Right. Yeah. They're
Yeah.
priced to move, my
Yeah.
friends.
And you have a lot of small ones too. I remember it's like
Yeah.
small and medium.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
some
but I
real
go
big ones.
from, I've got, like I said, 7 foot long. I've gone from little 1-inch pieces all the way up to 4 foot to 8 foot.
I remember a Jaws one you did.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my most popular pieces I've ever built.
Jaws?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I give it's got that red at the top that's right there that
Oh,
pops.
I'll share this so you guys can see the Jaws. But there it is.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that thing pops with that red
It's-
color on the top.
Yeah, it does.
And it can actually come out 3D where the
Yeah.
mouth actually opens up into different layers.
Right.
Where it can actually be 3D looking. So
I think Brian
pretty-
Johnson would like that.
he did actually. He's got one.
He's got one.
Yeah,
He's already got one.
yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. What's up, Max? What's up, Gerald? Rex?
Yeah.
I should get a Cullen on.
Max
get a-
Wassa in the
Get a
house.
Cullen on
Max
film.
Wassa's. Max, we miss you. Max, you're awesome.
Get a Cullen on film and metal. The one that like the logo you made, right?
Oh yeah,
Right,
which
right.
with,
The little,
with the film reel
the
and
film
everything.
reel,
Yeah,
that'd be
for
cool.
sure.
Cool.
Yeah, actually, what was it? The lawyer for it was remember the lawyer that came to the Nerd Jersey Comic Con? The lawyer for like Brian and all them. Like
Oh yes, yeah.
The
The
entertainment
promoter,
lawyer.
the promoter
Yeah.
person. the-
Entertainment
No,
lawyer.
Brian O'Halloran's got like an entertainment lawyer.
That came with him that year, and he was actually talking about making his logo into metal, and it was
Right.
like a reel and like kind of stuff. So
Oh, okay, like an entertainment logo. That's
yeah,
cool.
Cool.
Yeah, but it never really happened. But I mean, I'm always just trying to come up with stuff that is just unique. Like people give me ideas all the time for new things, and I'm always interested in just doing the most unique things possible.
Right.
So I really enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cool thing. When I see it cut, I'm just like, damn, that came out really good.
You come up with these ideas, like you came up with that. Like, how do you come up with something that obscure stuff that people wouldn't even think about? Like even Walt was like, cool. Like you didn't think about that, you know?
Well, I'll find a reference picture of something like I did for Walt. It was the Batman and Robin sliding down Bat-Hole, and I couldn't find a good picture of them doing it. It was
Sure.
always just that one picture of them,
Like their backs, like going from the,
I mean,
the TV show.
So I actually found a model. Like there was somebody that had a model of him on a little pole, and I just kind of put that up and I traced over the top of that and came up with that.
That's cool.
Him sliding down the pole because I couldn't find a good reference photo.
Yeah.
When Robin too, it was kind of weird because I couldn't find nothing about him, and I used the one where they're in the cave, and it just looked weird. So it came out nice. Like the Batman one, I just love the silhouette of the head and the way the cape and all that stuff. That's my favorite part of that.
Yeah. If anybody wanted to get one done, what do you need? Like a vector file, ideally, or
Well, I mean, pretty much anything. I've traced off the worst pictures ever. I
Okay.
mean, but it is preferable to have a complete black, complete white
Sure.
picture. Or I've had photos of like that Jaws one. I just traced it off of the picture of
Right.
the
Like the
front.
movie poster?
Yeah, movie, but yeah.
that's cool.
I've got a King Kong piece that I'm actually gonna start working on here pretty soon. It's
Cool.
from the original '76 movie.
Yeah.
It's where he's on top of the Empire State.
I
Building.
showed my
Or-
kids today. I was doing history of film, and I compared and contrast because it was part of this article.
Yeah.
They had a clip of the 1933 King Kong,
Right. Fay Ray.
and then the 2000. What was it? 2010.
Oh, the Peter
Oh,
Jackson one.
That was 2008.
Eight. So not the Skull Island before that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The Jack Black
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Black one. So, and I showed them the scenes, the total difference, and they're like, I'm like, I don't know if this one stands the test of time for you, and this was scary, and people were freaking out in the 30s
Yeah.
of this like
This giant-
puppety kind of
yeah,
thing
stop
that's
motion,
moving, stop
yeah.
motion kind of big giant,
Yeah.
and they were watching that, and then I showed them the one where he's climbing up the Empire State Building, and he's going like this with all the planes coming at, and I'm like, look at the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy difference. But that was just the King Kong thing that you're saying. Yeah.
King Kong, like that one, I like that one actually. The
The
Peter Jackson
one. Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Well,
Yeah.
so you were basing it on the one with Jessica Lange?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that one's a really good one. I really
That's
like
a good
that one.
That is a good one. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, Jessica Langley, pretty good.
Because that was the one that we
Hey,
kind of,
hey.
I think that like we kind of grew up with and had
Yeah.
until the Peter Jackson. Because I don't think so. Was there any other King Kongs before there was that was just the Jessica Lange that we kinda,
Well, they came up. There's
there
been a
was
bunch
other
of King
ones
Kong
other
movies.
after that. Or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Ernie O'Donnell, we need a life-size Ming piece. Look at Ernie O'Donnell on Facebook.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
already on
rare.
Facebook. How
He's
about
come
that?
to the dark side, my friend.
What's up, Nick? That's my brother.
He's
on
getting
there.
ready for tomorrow.
Oh, Nick
Nicholas.
Harris?
Yeah, that's my brother.
Ooh, Mike Silk is here.
Yeah.
Mike Silk. What's up, Mike Silk?
Yeah, it was one of the first. I watched him on the last podcast y'all had with him.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Well, that was his show.
Yeah, that was his show. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Champ's word.
Champs?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have it. I still have the thing around.
Christopher Hewitt, can you make Batman? I think you've made many Batmen,
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
imagine, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you do like the different ones? You do the Michael Keaton versus
I actually-
Christian Bale.
I did the animated one of the stand up. Like I put it on a stand and the Batmobile or Bat symbols up here, and it's actually a stand up piece. And then somebody ordered one that was Michael Keaton's Batman, and I actually did that one where he's shooting the grappling hook up in the air, and I was like, it looked pretty badass. Like
That's cool.
yeah, so I just did the logo on the bottom, welded it standing up, and then
Do Jay and Bob with the when they're
Oh,
shooting
yeah.
it up. That'd be a great
Oh,
shot.
from Mallrats?
Yeah.
That's a good,
That'd be a
that's
great
good
shot when they're like that and shooting it up. That was
That's a
cool.
good shot.
That would be a good one.
there's so many options that it's
Yeah,
like
it
it's
just
hard
not-
to it's hard to come up with things sometimes, but then you'll get an idea and it's like, oh yeah, it's like this. I mean, I was just watched that and I was like, that'd be pretty badass.
Gotta figure out where to put it.
How long does that take you to do?
Like this one's a more basic piece.
Yeah.
Some of them I already have drawings for. I just have to modify them. It may take me a couple hours to modify pieces I've already done, but sometimes they could take 4 or 5 hours. I've done a comic book cover. I've done 2 comic book covers.
A whole cover?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a whole cover. And it was the Batman with the Joker has Batman on a card, like a giant. It was Neil Adams' Batman cover.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, it'd be a cool cover to do. Death in the Family one
Oh, yeah.
with him holding dead Robin.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool one.
And then I did the Superman Kryptonite Nevermore, where he's busting out of the Kryptonite chains.
Yeah, another Neil Adams
Yep.
classic. Yeah.
So I've done comic book covers. I've done.
Did you show him those?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Yeah.
Well, they were a deal for him. It didn't work out. It was kind of a. The funny thing is, his I guess daughter hit me up and said, "Hey, can you make metal prints?"
Sure.
I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
But the problem was he wanted the metal prints, like the thin aluminum metal prints.
Oh,
like
not
no.
like a
not
like a
this.
solid.
That-
Yeah. Like, so I made like 6 of these and shipped them to San Diego. And
Oh.
then I was like, okay. And then he's like, never heard anything about it. And I'm like, okay. And then I finally ran into him in a con
I was
after.
like, hey man, did you
what
get
about
those
those?
things I said?
It was awkward. I didn't really want to say anything because I
Sure.
was just like, well, okay, did something happen? What happened? And
Yeah.
then it was at the Nerd Year's Eve Comic Con.
Right.
Oh wow.
And I went up and said, hey, what's up, bud? And I showed him what I had at the table. And he's like, oh, yeah, well, that was kind of a mistake. But if you want to make them to make a buck, let's go ahead. I was like, all right,
Oh,
cool.
really? He gave you his blessing?
Yeah.
He never does
I
that. So
know.
that was big. Actually.
Really?
That's probably the best thing.
Yeah.
That's probably the highest compliment
Wow.
he
He,
could have gotten. I don't know what he
wow.
did with them, but
Yeah, he signed that one I had too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
for free,
Yeah.
he never does that either.
I know.
So,
Really?
Oh, I've got all
yeah,
kinds of stuff.
he's a very shrewd businessman.
Oh, yeah.
I could probably take a couple pages out of his book, but I'm not that cutthroat. But he's been through
No.
the ringer. He's been ripped off so many times.
He's all
Really?
about the money.
Well, I mean, for good reason. He's seen, like, he fought for the 2 guys who created Superman to get their money.
Yeah.
They weren't paying them.
Wow.
The guys who created Superman.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he was like, "This is bullshit." And he
Yeah.
went back. And he was like, he fought for them, and finally they're like, "Okay, yeah, here we'll give
Wow.
you money." And so he knows that. I think at this point he's like, "Well, everyone's out to screw you, basically. So you got to speak up." And I'm like, "Yeah, man."
Yeah. You want to get your money.
Yeah,
For
so
things.
he should. Yeah, I should definitely take a page out of his book from. But he he likes us. We did a signing for him at the store once,
Oh, cool.
and then he was so inspired by that he went and opened up his own comic book shop.
Yeah.
did?
in L.A. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
So I remember I moderated a panel for him at Comic Palooza when we were there. I was at Neil Adams panel.
He was there.
He was there. I moderated his panel. I'm like, hey, all right, before we begin any questions, I hear you open a comic book shop. Like, why would you do that? Like, it's why?
It's a tough business.
Yeah, and I was like, who on earth inspired you to do such a dumb idea? He's like, well, you. Like, you did. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, I was at your show. I did signing, made a lot of money that day, and I was like, hey.
Oh.
I could open up my own shop and do this every weekend, and I got people come down,
Wow.
autograph stuff for them. I could do commissions, and do it in my own kind of my own like secret base in
Wow.
LA.
That's
But I was
a
like, bro,
smart
don't blame me. Like, don't look at me. But unless it does well, then you can give us all the
If
credit.
it slows down, don't blame me.
Yeah. So we had a good laugh over that. But when he said that, I was like, oh, Ari, it's your fault. I was like, it ain't my fault. Yeah. So
Yeah. Well, Joel Adams works over there.
yeah.
His son.
Yeah, Joel's
he's a cool dude.
Yeah, Joel's son is also an artist. He was the character designer for King of the Hill.
Yep.
Really?
Which, if you look back here, I have a Joel Adams piece
You have it.
here.
Oh, wow.
It's Bobby Hill. Here, let me see myself up here.
He did that?
Yeah, it's Bobby Hill kicking me in the nuts.
Yeah. Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
that's my purse. That's my purse. I don't know, yo.
That is funny.
Yeah, so,
you sound like a dude there.
Because I bought the Hank Hill one, and I was like, hey, man, like, do you think you could, instead of Hank Hill, you could do me?
Yeah, and he did?
And he was like, "Hey, give me a day. Like, come back tomorrow."
Wow.
And, yeah,
And that's cool, and you got the frame like that.
Yeah, I got it side by side. I had to.
Wow. I miss King and Ellen. How long did that last for? I wonder.
Long time.
It went off. Well, those
Yeah.
cartoons always last a long. Well, some last a very long time. I mean, Family Guy's still going. Simpsons
Yeah.
are still going. I mean, one of my favorites was Futurama.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah, I
love
like
Futurama.
Futurama.
I don't know if they make any more new episodes of that, but I could watch that over and over.
Oh yeah, for
Futurama.
sure. Yeah, Fry.
It's Fry. I love
Bender.
Fry. Oh my gosh, Bender.
Oh,
and it's on usually. It goes. There's what is it on? I think it's on Sci-Fi and Cartoon Network,
Yeah.
and they just play back to back to late at night.
Oh, yeah.
back to back to back, and I'm just doing stuff on the computer. I can't stop watching it. Yeah, all the time, and it'll be the same ones over and over. And I'm like, I don't know why I like that one so much. I just do.
I've lost track of all the shows out anymore. The cartoons on like regular TV because I haven't had cable in so long. It's like I don't even know what's on anymore. Like, so I just stuck on Amazon and YouTube, or I mean,
Wasn't Bill Burr has one on Netflix?
oh yeah,
Yeah, Bill Burr. Oh, I forget the name of it. The comedian Bill
Cartoon?
Burr. Yeah, it's about his family.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
I don't know what the
That's
title
funny.
is, but it's a really funny one.
That's
I
cool.
saw a couple episodes. I was cracking up. So it's basically his comedy, and he's doing a voice, and it's about his family.
Yeah,
I think it takes place in the 80s.
mm-hmm.
It's just really funny stuff. I can't remember the name though. If anyone knows out there, Bill Burr's cartoon that's on Netflix.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's really funny stuff.
Yeah, cool.
So you came out here. Are you ready for tomorrow?
Yeah, what do you got what do you got lined up for the week?
Well, I got 11 o'clock tomorrow reservation at Movies.
You'll be amongst one of the first people.
yeah,
in.
yeah.
Did you get which burger? Did you get the burger?
Now I got the mega egg movie muffin.
Was it egg and movie muffin?
Yeah, I didn't like the other stuff. I mean, I'm picky.
did you go to
You've
LA?
had it before?
No.
Oh, you just looked
No.
at the menu.
Yeah, I looked at the
Okay.
menu. So I just picked the breakfast sandwich. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got hater tots
Got the
and
tots.
and a Pepsi.
Nice.
Right, I love like they charge you extra for the drink,
The
but you
drinks.
get a cup though. It's a collectible cup.
Yeah,
couldn't
collect the
believe
that.
cup.
For the
You had to
cup.
keep the cup at least, you know.
But it was $37.
37.
Yeah.
So is Dante going to be working
Yeah.
in his outfit
Yeah, he might.
tomorrow?
He teased that he was going to be over there, so I don't know if they.
He said he wasn't even supposed to be there today.
Right, so I guess hopefully they tossed him a couple bucks to come out.
It would be
He said
really
he's gonna be
funny
there.
if
Okay.
he did come in the outfit and went
I bet he does.
behind.
Yeah.
And went behind there. That
Oh
would be
yeah,
really
I think
funny.
he should. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet he does.
Yeah.
Just be in character as Dante. It was
Yeah.
straight.
Sitting
right?
with Jeff over here.
But what was cracking me up was you might see Mike Zapsik over there as well.
Yes.
He's got to run the merch booth,
Yeah.
and he was not happy because we were podcasting on Tuesday I think,
Yeah.
and he was like, yeah, I got to go in for training tomorrow. I'm like,
Training?
training, like what training for what?
Training to sell.
He's like, I got to go train to sell at movies. I'm like, I
Don't-
thought he
don't
was
you
kidding.
here's the price. Give
well,
me your money.
it's a different system though. It's not like the
Oh, the
stash.
PO,
the
okay.
point of sale.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Trainees are for movies. I'm like, wait a minute. Like I'm like, are you kidding around right now? Or are you serious?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm serious. So,
I mean, it's not all cash. Here's cash.
no, it's all. I think it's all electronic transactions. So
Oh,
I imagine
yeah.
they have like a square
'cause
set up
you
with the
can't really-
pictures on there, and he's got to like it's like I want one
like
medium
McDonald's,
shirt.
where boop, boop,
Right?
boop.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's
but
the Moby shirt. There's the hat. Boop,
yeah.
boop.
But as we all know, Mike Zap's like not very good with technology. Even and it's pretty simple. The square system. You know,
Yeah.
they have a photo, the price.
He wouldn't have done good at McDonald's.
No, he wouldn't. Although, yeah, that's why he was a cook. He cooked
Yeah,
the
that's
food.
why he
didn't-
cooked
wasn't
the fact, yeah.
adding
He
people
didn't
up.
take money.
Yeah.
But even now, it's like, all right, that's gonna be $787. Like, I just got a T-shirt. Like, what the hell? So he's got to do that. And then I was like, wait a minute, tell me that you don't have to wear the uniform and shit.
Yeah.
And I think he might have to.
Might have to wear it.
Yeah.
The button down. The button
The
one.
bowling shirt, yeah,
The
and I
bowling.
wanted to make a name tag like fun employee, Mike Zasek, trainee.
Just gotta give him a different name.
Yeah.
I want to be like
Trainee.
Deadpool, yeah, where it says trainee on it. And, yeah, but if nothing, yeah, I'm gonna go over and bust his balls. 'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah.
Act like Elias.
So they didn't con you into working it.
No, they don't. Yeah, I'll stop. Stop by.
by,
I might, I might podcast with some people online or
Yeah.
get some. Maybe I'll shoot some footage or something.
Maybe outside because they have a nice little outside
patio, yeah.
patio. You could probably set up a couple things.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to kind of document how. I imagine everyone's gonna be real excited. It's pretty
Yeah.
good. Pop-up restaurants are a great idea,
a great idea.
and they're even more relevant now.
We don't have it in New Jersey that often, or here. We don't
Well, I
have
mean,
the pop-ups really.
Most
so
of
it's
them are
different for us.
in LA,
LA,
a couple are
or
in
New
New
York.
York, but LA's been the big one where they
Yeah.
did the Double R Diner from
Saved by
Twin
the
Peaks.
Bell.
They did Saved by the Mac. The same company
Yeah.
did Saved by the Max.
Yeah.
They've kind of done a couple of them. They've kind of got it down to a science. So.
And some stay, like the
Yeah.
villainy one.
It's coming
That was a
villainy. Yeah,
pop-up.
it was a
No,
pop up.
stay.
really? I didn't know this.
Yeah, that was a
was a
pop up
pop-up
initially, and it was
originally,
so it was like
Holy-
4 hours
yeah.
to get in, and
It's still going.
Yeah.
Even though
That's
all
a
this
cool
is still
idea.
going.
yeah. So yeah, our friend
And the
was like,
Beetlejuice. I wonder if that's still.
That's still
the
there, yeah,
Beetlejuice
the
Oh
is
yeah,
still-
Beetle-
I actually
there-
went to that one. That one's
There are
pretty
two
cool.
of them. There's one in LA, one in New York,
and they're
then
still
LA.
going.
They're still
They were
going.
originally a pop-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're
Beetle
amazing.
House.
No,
They-
yeah.
It should not be a pop-up. That should stay there because it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like pop-up food at restaurants when you go in. It's like not there no more. You're like, what? I wanted that on the menu still. It's like, it's like a menu goes away.
It's like Buffalo Wild Wings over here. They kept changing the menu, and they had it for so long the same, but different owners, and they
Yeah.
just keep changing stuff. They had these things, those buffalo chips. Now I've been eating them for 20 years. Buffalo chips, and they have a certain cheese on it.
yeah.
Gone. I'm like, are you kidding? They've been around for 20 years.
Yeah.
They're gone. They're just nice little rounded like wafer fries,
Oh yeah.
but they melt the cheese on it or put like some seasoning on it.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Melted cheese on
Gone.
there.
Gone. I complained. Went to corporate and was like, bring them back.
Yeah. It's like, is this on the hidden menu? Let me
Yeah.
have the
I was in
hidden menu.
college eating them. There was a B-dubs behind my house, a fraternity house I lived in. And whenever we're hungry, go there and I'd eat the chips and be sitting there late at night eating the chips and the cheese is all over my face. And I miss that, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat those now anyway.
But I was talking to Mike. I was just trying to make him feel better. I was like,
Yeah.
"Hey man, like, what's if it wasn't movies, what's a fictional restaurant that you would go to and eat
Yeah.
at if they did a pop up?" And at first he was like, I wouldn't go." I'm like,
wouldn't
like,
go.
what about Arnold's from Happy Days? Like,
Yes.
okay, I might go to that.
Yeah, I'll go to that. That would be really cool, actually.
Or
And then have Weezer, like in the
yeah,
background.
that'd be cool. Yeah, oh dude, that'd be awesome. Yeah, Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly.
And then I was like, hey, how about like Cheers? Cheers would be cool. It's not really a
Cheers would be
restaurant.
cool,
It was
but
a bar.
you know they just closed. The Cheers and the
In
bar,
Boston? Yeah.
whatever they call
yeah,
that bar,
the
it closed.
Holy crap, that stinks.
So I guess the sign will always stay out there because that's all it really was that outside sign.
Yeah, the bars are getting the worst end of this crap period.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's a shame. Like, is the government giving them money?
I don't know.
I mean,
That's
they're
what-
losing a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
money. Even like, because we know a bunch of people that own bars around here, and they were able to at least deliver food
Right.
and get food out there at least.
Yeah, as long as
But,
you have food in there, like 51%, I think, food, and the rest can be beer or alcohol, whatever.
Yeah, so it was.
Yeah, but you live in a state where it's at 50% capacity,
Yeah.
or is everything open now in Texas?
I think everything's open.
Is
yeah.
it really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
'Cause
I mean,
now-
We're at 25 and we're very low and we're 25.
some of the they are like spread out. Like this, you can't sit at this table, you can't sit at this
Yeah.
table, and you can't sit at this table. But I mean, you can go in and sit down and eat. And like Austin is, I go there quite a bit, but they're a little bit more of a liberal state, so they're actually or a little liberal city, so they're kind of more like they have a lot more shut down than like where I live in Odessa. So it's kind of like you can just walk into a place and just sit down and eat, and it's not as hard
Still,
as this.
it's a
place.
wild-
Maybe you were in Red Bank all day. It didn't seem so bad in Red Bank, right?
No, not really.
Today's what, Thursday?
Yeah.
So you saw
Yeah, so
the
they
you see
had-
the outdoor dining stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's cool.
outdoor
That place,
dining, yeah.
that's
And
cool.
we ate at the Dublin House in the front. It was nice.
Oh, that big front with the tent?
The
Yeah, it's
front
cool. It's
was
nice.
nice and kind of quiet, but if you go in the back, it was packed.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
want to do that.
Right.
It was too packed.
Yeah.
We got the food real fast out there. If we were in the back,
Yeah, it was
it'd
quick.
take forever. It would
Right.
take forever in
Yeah.
the back because
Yeah.
they wouldn't even come to you.
Right. Yeah.
It was good. Good
It
food.
was good. Yeah, it's good. Good.
Oh yeah, Double House is always solid.
Chicken cordon bleu sandwich.
It's good stuff.
Yeah,
Right
so,
on.
so I'm excited. I guess I'm not going to eat too much tomorrow because I'm going to have my cow tipper.
Yeah.
All right, I'm excited for you. I might roll over. Hey man, you got any extra? Like I'll buy. And it comes in a little box and
Yeah.
everything.
It
yeah.
does?
Yeah.
Like a little
I-
lunchbox.
Yeah, like it's a purple cardboard. Like
Well,
it looks
I
like
wonder if
kind
I
of like
can
a Happy
eat there
Meal.
outside or I have to
I
bring
guess if
it.
there's room out there, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Outdoor dining, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I,
And plus, I kind of know the people that own them.
Oh yeah, you're hooked up.
I got lucky because like I went on at 10:06. It went on sale at 11, I guess this time.
Yeah,
But
it
it,
went
so it's
out
10.
quick.
It was gone. Like every day was gone.
I had
like
a little secret
Friday, Saturday, and
day
Sunday.
before. I did a little secret day
really?
before. Yeah.
Oh, you remember the Kevin Smith Club? Didn't they open it up
no, there was
early for them or something?
something. I don't know how I got it, but I
Yeah.
somehow got like a link.
Oh, that's cool.
And,
Remember, Mr. Steve Rogers, my cousin, must belong. and
Okay,
I
he
got
must
that
be
through
in
Captain
the
him.
America.
Kevin Smith Club. Yeah.
Captain America.
Yeah, Captain
Yeah,
America.
Stevie Rogers.
Stevie Rogers is. He came through, and I was like, nice.
Stevie Rogers always comes through.
Yeah.
Always.
Or actually, I think it was through Gianni's.
Oh, that's cool. All right, hey, whatever.
I don't remember.
Yeah. All right, so you'll be set.
I had the day before though. I got it the day.
Yeah, I just happened to go back on the site and they had an 11 o'clock and a 1 o'clock on a Friday open. I
Oh,
was like,
take
fuck
11.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I took 11. I was like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, if I took an 11, I'd probably go with the breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, it's 4 o'clock. I'm going
Yeah.
cow tipper, and I know I was thinking maybe the chicken sandwich, but I'm like, you know what, burger it.
Right.
And then if it's Johnny guys, those guys making it in the back, I trust those guys with anything because they made my food for the past 5
Yep.
years.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
go with that.
Cool, man.
Yeah, I'm excited
So-
for it.
Yeah, so that was a crazy hour, man. That went fly fast, didn't it?
Yep.
The show goes by really fast these days.
Yeah, we'll have fun while you're here.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you multiple times.
Yeah.
Welcome to Shared Universe.
Oh yeah,
and
thank
Thank you
your
for the
first podcast.
Thank you for the present.
Yep, you're welcome.
Appreciate that. It's a good day, man.
It's first
Yeah.
podcast. Last time you came and we were podcasting, hanging out in your shorts downstairs, and you were just hanging out.
Yep.
Yeah,
I remember.
I was like, hey, here's my elbow.
Yeah. So welcome back. Welcome to the 5th floor now, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of change around here. I was like, wow.
Yeah. You know, we're doing.
Just
Bigger and
having-
better, man.
Just
Bigger and
having
better.
fires on roofs.
And you'll be at the drive-in tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be at the drive-in.
Great. It'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
It'll be
we'll,
there.
we'll,
Be
we'll
big
park
day.
near y'all probably, I guess.
So I think I don't know what I'm going to do in between, but I got because I got to do some things because I come from school, get my thing, drive home for a little bit, and then I guess meet everybody.
Did they? It starts at 7:30, right?
Yeah, so it's
What- did
pretty
they
quick.
say what
Can we
time?
go early?
I don't know. Did they?
What time are you going over there?
Well, I gotta be over there
Early?
at 5.
You
I
have to
gotta
be over
drive.
there. Yeah, so you'd be
or-
over there.
Yeah. Well, I'm not technically working, but yeah.
You gotta be there.
Actually, I'm supposed to be over there now. With I gotta bring
Oh
the
yeah, you
board
gotta
over
go
there
over
for
there.
tech
Yeah,
check,
you gonna
but
head out there now?
I think that they're. Yeah. I'm gonna head over there right now.
Yeah, and we're gonna head over and
And drop me off.
there you go, and then I'm gonna get some sleep because school tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow, but then fun,
and then fun,
and then more fun.
and then more
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then back to school work because I have to do next week's work.
Cool. Well, Tim, welcome back.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you.
I'm
Yes,
happy to be
good to
back
see
in
you in New
Jersey.
Jersey, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always liked to come here.
Yeah.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
and
Welcome
until the
to
next
Cullen
time,
on
the
Film.
next con,
Yeah.
when we have it,
Yeah.
hopefully you get to go.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm definitely gonna be at the next show if if they have them.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Yeah, thank
See you
y'all.
later.
Thanks for coming.